Hey everybody, Rhys here. Just getting ready for the Facebook Live here and how to see chakras, which is a really cool thing. I just wanted to, let me wait until people are on. I think I've got this on public and I'm getting used to these. I'm getting better at this. It is a little windy, so if you get too much wind, let me know. And I will. I'll have to go find a place behind a tree or something to do this from. So we have Crystal Bowl ready to go, and we should have a lot of fun today. So, oh, good. We've got some people on there. People are starting to check in. Nice. Hey, Kathy is on there. Wendy, Leonard. All right. Okay, awesome. People are coming on. Good. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Cindy. All right, awesome. Okay, perfect. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let people come, a few more people come on, and then we're going to get started. So while we're waiting for people to come on, any of you that have seen a chakra, tell me what you tell me. I know we got some students on here, so I know some of you have seen chakras. So if you've seen a chakra, what does it look like? When do you see a chakra? What does it look like? Because this is this whole mystery around the chakras, and you have to go to a seer and a psychic. You have to be psychic to do this, or you need to go get an aura reading from a machine, right? It's like, that's a crazy idea. Even though they can read your field, and it's very interesting, and they do give you lots of information. I've done plenty. But the reality is that of course, since we have the chakras, we're the ones who have to define and see them, right? We have to see how we see those chakras. So how do you see chakras? Anybody? Hey, Lola. Hey Maria, anybody. So the question is for anybody, type in, how have you seen a chakra? Have you seen a chakra? Has one run by? Did you see one run by recently? There's we got some little red squirrels here. I guess those must be little tiny first chakras. Hey Sarah, question is pendulum. Okay, so using the pendulum, so we use one of the things that we use to access or give especially first year students who need to be able to sense and feel the chakras, a pendulum. And a pendulum, if you hold a pendulum, I don't have, I guess I could use my necklace, my glasses here. Basically, if I get them over my palm chakra, you'll see that the palm chakra spins, and it spins one way when it's really out, really healthy, and it spins another way when it's what we call projecting. So yes, that's one great way. Thank you. So another person said yes, pendulum. You can see. So that lets you see. Does it let you see them, or does it let you define them? So the pendulum sort of defines them. Once you've defined them, are you able to then sort of perceive what that means? You see it going like this or like that, or maybe it's going crazy, right? It's doing chaos, right? Or maybe it's like oval, like this, right? It's going that way, or it's flat. What happens when it's flat? So these are the things we teach in the school. If you understand that your chakras are constantly flattening themselves out, deciding that they don't want to do anything, or leaning over to the feminine, saying, "I'll always be a nice lady," or a nice, warm receiving person, or "I'll always be a man," and lean into the man. "I'll always be the masculine and a doer," and so chakras are always doing all that stuff, and that is one way to see them and understand them that way. But what I just did, right? Wasn't I just doing what that chakra, what you showed? So does the pendulum actually let you see the chakra, or does it tell you what you should have been looking for to begin with? Okay, so that's one. Okay, so pendulums are awesome. So and pendulums are a great way to get started in sort of recognizing that chakras are real, and that they are actually vortexes of light that you can work on as a healer. But more importantly than that, they are reality itself. Everything you perceive is a chakra. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do I'll do two of these. This one will be short. I don't know how much battery I've got on my phone, but I want to take you all on a little trip over here, and we're going to go out onto the dock, and I'm going to show you how to see chakras. I'll show you how to see the big chakras, right? Okay, so it's like, so if you really want to see the big chakras, you know, we're going to see those today. Tomorrow, I'll do how to see your personal chakras, how to see chakras in people. And let me actually plug the phone in here. Maybe it'll get a little more juice if I plug it in. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready? We're going to see some chakras here, and I want you to, so I'm going to talk and you're going to look. All right, so I'm going to change the screen here, and I'm going to show you something, and I want you to tell me what you see, what chakra you see. Oh boy, I got pine pitch on my hand. That's not going to work on the phone. Here we go. All right, so right there, what do you see right there? That whole thing right there, all of those, and off in the distance, what are all of those big, lumpy things over there? Okay, type that in. What are you seeing right there? Okay, so now you're seeing a mountain, right? You're seeing the earth. You're seeing solid, unmovable earth that has been there since the glacier. This lake here was created by a glacier. It dug directly into, here, I'll turn this around. It dug directly into, you know, this massive sheet of solid granite, right? It just dug in, just like it was a force bigger than that granite, and drove that in, and created this huge basin that's somewhere in some places. Is everybody still there? Oh my God, my phone just rang. So anyway, so it's hundreds of feet deep, and that. So that glacier created these mountains, and they haven't really changed much at all, right? So they're unmovable, unbendable, unmovable. And what part of you is unbendable, unmovable? Your first chakra. So you are looking at the Earth's first chakra, right? Okay, so now take a look at this. What's this stuff? What is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff right here? That's totally flowing, totally moving, and graceful. And yet, simultaneously, it has a perfect body, doesn't it? It's all held together. It's not acting as if it's not one thing, and yet it flows. It's not unmovable. As a matter of fact, you can dive into it, and it moves. Whoops. Sorry about that. So the water moves, right? It moves around you, and it envelops things, and it feels great, and it's not so solid and not so dense. It's not like a 2x4, right? And that's the earth. So the ocean, the water in the earth, that's the earth's second chakra. So you're looking at a second chakra when you're looking at water. You're literally looking at the earth's second chakra. Okay, so now let's go, and I don't even know if the camera can do this without here, I'll just do it back this way, over my head. Here we go. What's that thing? You know, what is that right up behind me? Okay, that light, that amazing. So the air, so it reflects the. So let's not do the sun. Let's just go here. We are. So we're looking at the third chakra, the expression. So the action. So yes. So we're going to do the sun. So the sun is. Here we go. Here we go. We can see the sun, bright sun. Okay, and that's the third chakra in the sky, right? So the Earth has this quality, and it has this. You know, just like the sun radiates out, well, these two qualities of earth and water have this radiating quality, and it builds like an aura. It's like building this aura. So that's the Earth's aura, and so the light in this area allow the Earth's aura to sort of expand. So now we move up to, and what are these guys? Okay, so now these are the Earth's lungs, right? Okay, so the Earth's lungs are the fourth chakra. Notice they're green. What are the chances, right? What are the chances that the part of us that breathes in life and breathes out life, the green of the world, okay, and breathes that in, comes from trees breathe out the oxygen that we need to live, and we breathe out the carbon dioxide that they need. So we have this symbiotic relationship. Sorry, I'll go this way. Symbiotic relationship with trees, right? Okay, so now let's go this way. Where are we going now? What's this guy? What is going on here? What's up there? So now we have now we're moving from the trees, and the trees are reaching toward the sky, just like the fire, that air, that burns, because fire doesn't burn without air, right? That reaches up and reaching up, and we're reaching beyond ourselves up to the sky. And what's the sky? It's the color of the fifth chakra, right? So that's the Earth's fifth chakra. You've been looking at a fifth chakra. Every time you look up at the sky, you're looking at the Earth's fifth chakra. Okay? And it is actually the atmosphere. It contains all of the ability to communicate to you. It contains all of that wisdom of all of the ages. So it holds, that's the edge of the atmosphere. Okay, so now we're going to use your imagination here. Here, I'll show you this way. So we go like this, and we're looking up at the sky. Okay, we're looking up at the sky, and where's my thing? Okay, so up. No, it sees my finger. That's funny. That's not going to work. Okay, so come back. So imagine that you're looking through the sky and all the way out to the universe, right? Which is indigo blue, right? Oh gosh, sixth chakra. So when you look at the night sky, that's what's above. So the sixth and seventh chakra are really the level above the light that we live in. So we live in the earth kind of light, which is solid light. And as we move up into that realm, the universe is more empty space, okay? And so just like our sixth chakra, for most people, it's a lot of empty space. No, for our sixth chakra, we have infinite ability to create and think and manifest, right? And we have these splashes, these stars that literally come out of nowhere, which are the ideas. Okay, so we're looking at the universes, our Earth, the Earth's sixth chakra, and then the seventh chakra is actually the starlight, and goes even further than starlight when the stars collapse and go into the black hole, and they become literally the doorway back to spirit through the crown. Okay? All right, cool, right? So that's your lesson on chakras. You've been looking at chakras. Everything you see is a chakra. Okay? Everything you see is a chakra. And when your brain tells you that no, that's not a chakra. That's not a chakra. That's a tree. That's a chair. Here's a tree. Look at these beautiful trees up here. You negate them in some large way. And now it doesn't mean that a tree doesn't have all the chakras. All things have all the chakras. We live in a seven chakra universe. Anybody who says you got an eighth chakra is a little bit on the nutty side, because you'd be like an alien. You'd be like able to wormhole through things if you had an eighth chakra. You do have connections to spiritual centers, which do live in other dimensions, but they send the information through rather than actually existing here in this dimension. So it's important to understand that. The other element is, and I'm gonna leave with this one just because let me just see. I'm gonna play a bowl here in a minute. So now you've seen. So you saw the earth, the water. The light, the light of the third chakra, the heart and the lungs of the world, the trees, the fifth chakra of the world, which is how you contain and contains the vibration in there, and then outside of that is the sixth chakra, the indigo, the night sky, and within the night sky are brilliant ideas that come from where? The light itself, pure light beyond starlight, right? Where that like a star is like a pinhole in the middle of the void, and through it just radiates, creates light, and then beyond even that, beyond the stars, when the stars collapse, are the black holes, which are the center of all of the light. They're at the center of that. And that's then the doorway back through the life purpose line, which we teach at the school that we all have. And it's the Hara line that the martial artists train. And the wider you get it, the stronger your life purpose is. And when you are, you go through that, you're literally going back to the source itself. And we all have that capacity to do that. And we also have the capacity to go back and experience ourselves as foundational here on planet Earth. Okay, so, okay, all right, good. I'm getting a message from Lisa saying she can't find me on Facebook. All right, so everybody's on here. Can everybody hear me okay? Because I'm about to play the crystal bowl, and before I play the bowl, I want you to. Sorry, something was crawling on me. I want you to realize that we just looked at the Earth, those beautiful mountains, this gorgeous lake. The incredible sunlight that allows us to sort of exist in this space between the first and second chakra, and heaven, right? This creates this space in there. The trees fill it with stuff we need to breathe and love, which is love, right? We need love to exist. That's what the space is filled with love, which is the breath, and then the fifth chakra sort of contains the whole vibration and makes it pure, and on and on from there. Okay, so we've seen all that stuff. Okay, now here's the one I'm going to get you on, and we're going to do this tomorrow on how to see chakras number 2, which is. Not one of you saw them the same way. Not one of you can see those mountains the same as somebody else. Not one of you can see that water the same as anybody else on here. You all see it totally differently. And not one of you experiences air or trees or breathing, okay, or the sky. You don't even see it the same color, right? Scientists, actually, it's funny. Scientists can't figure out why the sky's blue. That's that old saying, why is the sky blue? Scientists cannot figure out why it's blue. As for all recordings and all of the particles in the air and what, it should be purple, right? It should be purple, but it's not. It's blue because it knows that we need a blue fifth chakra. So it plays that game for us. But as you experience each of those things, and each of you totally experience the night sky differently, and it totally depends on your chakras. So tomorrow we're going to talk about what your chakras are and how to see your chakras and see those chakras in other people, right? Because that's the whole thing. Everybody wants to see somebody else's chakras, and you're going to be totally amazed. You've been looking at them your whole life, but you were domesticated and programmed not to see them. When you see chakras, you realize that it's all you've ever been looking at. It's not just the vortex of light that you can see, that your pendulum can read and pick up, and you can, and depending upon the light and where people are, you can occasionally see something moving in the field. But chakras don't look anything like the charts that we show you. They're constantly moving and shifting and all that. But that's not the kind of chakra you want to see. The reality is that your chakras are your life. You're solid. You have emotions. You have this energy, this light that's being expended by you. You've got your heart, and you've got to share that. And you've got to create an environment inside your own energy field that has to love you and love other people. You've got to be able to hold and contain it with the fifth chakra and give it legs. You've got to be able to connect to that brilliant wisdom of infinite possibility for yourself, and you've got to be able to connect to the source. And so we'll do that tomorrow. We'll go through that. But right now I want you just to feel those chakras. So just when you feel, whatever you feel, this is your chakra. Just take a deep breath. Just let that vibration, let that sound All right, nice. So tomorrow we'll do more of that, because that's where you got to experience your chakras. So what did you feel? Just a couple things. Type them in. What did you feel when that played? Now we're talking about seeing chakras. So what did you just experience? And I'll tell you how you can see that. That is actually the way you see chakras. That's how you do it. That's how you see them. You don't like look at a chakra. There are a few people in the world that see chakras that way, but almost all of them are totally confused about what a chakra is, because chakras don't have anything to do with something you can look at. You felt it in your 7th chakra. Nice. Okay, now by the way, that was you felt it in your heart. Yeah, well, that was actually the heart bowl. So the two of you get together and you've got Reiki, 7th and 4th. Nice. Felt sweetness in my heart. Beautiful. So that was the heart bowl, and that's a chakra. That was a chakra. So you felt so even if you felt that 4th chakra in your 7th chakra, what you're feeling is how you may be opening to love, which is opening more to infinite love rather than to sort of thoughtful love or object-related love. Nice. All right. Okay, so we're going to wrap up. We're going to do a lot more of that tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm going to go, figure out a time tomorrow. I got a bunch of things, but probably sometime in the afternoon or evening, I'm actually going, get this, I'm going to the Styx and REO concert tomorrow. So, tomorrow night. So it'll be earlier in the afternoon, maybe 4 o'clock or something. We'll do this again. So, looking forward to it. Okay, felt little fairies massaging my heart. Beautiful. So you're feeling. So and these are and so a lot of these people that are commenting are also students, and so they've got, it's like that bowl. They don't have to know it's a heart bowl because their heart's already starting to be attuned to that. They've already learned to pay attention to that. If you're learning to pay attention to what a chakra is, you look at everything and you see the chakras in it. When you don't, it just looks like it's just like this big paintbrush. It's like, oh, it's the water, the oceans, the sky, the sun, and it's like, it's so boring. It's just boring. When you don't see chakras and things, they're just boring. They're just stuff. It's just a screen in front of your eyes that you're looking at. That's why we go through our lives with this sort of like, okay, yes, it's this, until you can see that everything you're looking at, right? Look at this. Let's look. I don't know if I can turn around. Look at how beautiful the water, the light dancing on the water is. Look at that. So that's the 3rd chakra dancing on the 2nd chakra. It can't dance without the 2nd chakra. Do you understand how beautiful that is? Okay? And it dances all around the island out there, which is stuck because it's your body, right? But notice, just look at that. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, that's ridiculous. But if you just looked at it and said, oh, it's just water, it's just light bouncing off the water, refracting in a certain way, like light does, you would miss all of life. Okay? You got that? So you don't know chakras. The problem is your life makes no sense. When someone says, I want to be blissfully happy, I say, do you know chakras? Do you understand what they are? Do you know your purpose and why you see those chakras that way? And do you understand that everything in the universe is telling you what your chakras are? Just this. I mean, I could look anywhere and show you the chakras, right? But that water, so there's water, and you can't dance, you can't be like, and sparkly and out there without the emotions and the passion of the 2nd chakra, can you? No. And if you don't have something to contain it in your body, like the granite, like the granite that holds the water up so it can have the light dance on it, right? Nothing exists. Nothing is beautiful if all these things don't play together well. And when they don't play together well in you, you get sick. And that's why we call this healing. That's why we call it energy medicine. Because the real deal is not trying to get healthy. It's realizing that you've never not been, right? And you've got this amazing, amazing gift in you. But but the way to get at it is to see it first on the outside, then on the inside. So tomorrow we're going to find it on the inside. So bye, everybody. Have fun with your chakras. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot. I've said on here, you want to go deeper into chakras, you want to do more with this work, you can do easy work, like you can get my audios on Rhys Thomas Institute, Rhys, RHYS, ThomasInstitute.com, and all sorts of audios. This one is called Full Energetic Balance Meditation. So this takes you on a journey through all of the chakras. So just like I played that ball, it's going to take you through all the chakras, all the way up, all the way down, and lay you right there. So you don't have to do anything. Remember yesterday I did the law of least effort? Well, that's it. You can do that, and you lay out and do that. A little more effort would be coming to the May 25th. It's May, God, May is the other one. September 24th. Insight, if someone want to type that in, it's insightliveevent.com, and if somebody can type that in there for me, that'd be great. And that is on the 24th of September, and so that's a little more effort, but you're going to get a lot more of what we're doing here, which is the real experience of the chakra. We're going to go really deep into meditations there. Now you can, if you're coming on this from far away, you can live stream it, but being in the room is the best. So if you can get there, get there. It's not, what do you have to drive? 4 hours, 3 hours to get an unbelievable experience that might change your life forever? Why not? And then a little bit more effort would be to show up 5 weekends for the entire course and do the Life Mastery Training Program that we have at the Rhys Thomas Institute of Energy Medicine. So those 3 things you can find about the Life Mastery Training on RhysThomasInstitute.com. And if you want to sign up for Inspire, it's InspireLiveEvent.com. And you can click on there. It's only $25 for 6 hours of total amazing stuff, and we will we'll take you on a great journey and then set you free. And you can actually, for $25, you can bring a friend for free. So it's an awesome thing. All right, everybody, I will see you tomorrow with how to see your personal chakras, how to see them in other people. Bye.